Numbers? Of course, fucking not. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right, box office time. That's right. It's kind of nice doing these box office videos again and just kind of seeing where we're at, especially nowadays. And I mean, there's not really a whole lot to go over when it comes to, I mean, because there's not just big time releases. It's just funny too, because a movie came out that I totally was just, I saw the preview, totally forgot that it was coming out, and I'm just kind of because I do want to like get back into that rhythm. And I think I'm slowly getting back into a rhythm because, like, you guys know, if you guys have been following me and following the live shows and everything, I talk about how daytime work went from one job to another job to now a new job. And, being off of regular work for a month just kind of threw my weekly routines like all out of whack. And, one of the things that I wanted to get back into this year, now that the movie theaters are opening, is going to see a movie once a week on Thursday night. And I just gotta like get back in that rhythm and like look and see like what's playing right over there. There was a movie that came out, and I really wish I would have went to the movie theater. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling. So yes, the numbers. You guys know what I'm. Impression I'm doing.
And you still can't see the numbers.
Yeah. Definitely can't see the numbers. Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course. You still have not released anything. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut Numbers. Still nothing. Still, sadly, nothing. Of course, there's all other kind of numbers that are out there. And then, of course, the people who have like their whole agenda against Zack Snyder, of course, using those as legit. And some of them, it's like, okay, it's only taken from this, like I forgot what measure was only doing. It starts with an S. I don't know if it's Sudan or Samba. One of those. I remember on a live show I was saying it wrong, but they only measure, smart TVs, certain TVs, and we actually have other numbers that came about. And this is from Synalytic that these numbers were floating around, and sadly they were measuring pirated stuff, and Zack Snyder's Justice League was right on top, which kind of sucks because, well, I mean, not everybody has HBO Max. This was the numbers right here. It says top U.S. content consumption week of March 22nd to 29th. This is all P2P, so it's all pirated stuff. 27%. We had Falcon and Winter Soldier at 15.6%. That sucks. Definitely sucks that analytics there, because you don't want to, but it's just where we are right now. It's just definitely where we are right now. So here's the one that's non-pirated stuff. Here's a little chart right here. And it said this is the last 12 months, and this is from April 1st to April 6th. And we got Godzilla, of course, on top. Wonder Woman at 1984 still up there. And all the way down, number 7 is Zack Snyder's Justice League. So at 8.4%. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know exactly how they're measuring this or whatnot, but this is in the past week. This is the only other new numbers that I've managed to see on my feed on anything. But like I said, nothing really matters until we actually get what were the actual numbers on the day of, from midnight and all throughout that weekend of March 18th, right there at midnight, Wednesday, going into Thursday. That's what we've got to know. That's what we need that's what needs to be revealed. And for some reason, I don't know if it's going to be the Investors Day, which I'm thinking that could be the case. Like maybe they'll show a chart of, obviously they're going to talk about the subscribers that they've got, the new subscribers, new people that have joined HBO Max. They're going to talk about that. They'll talk about engagements. I'm sure they'll talk about a lot of things. So hopefully that's when we'll get the numbers. Jesus Christ, man. Other than that, it's whatever. We know it's kicked ass. There's people are still talking about it. The thing is, are you seeing a lot of people talk about Godzilla vs. Kong? No, that movie kind of came and went a little bit. And I know people enjoyed it. I still see like things every now and again, but it just seems like the conversation. There's still new people that are going, oh my God, yeah, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Oh my God, that was great. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, so we got, of course, the box office. And speaking of Godzilla vs. Kong, of course, it was top of the box office. It's actually showing, it's giving some hope about returning to movie theaters. But here it is, of course, provided by Box Office Mojo. So Voyagers was the movie that came out that looked interesting. Colin Farrell, interesting, sci-fi movie. But Yeah, so it was out only just under 2,000 theaters. I guess that's of course it's not going to be over 3,000 like the bigger stuff, and of course everything's going to be at not half capacity, but like 25%. I don't know. At least over here it's 25%, but it made 1.3 million. I'm sure they're also gonna take in about, I think, the fact that it's going to be streaming. I don't know if it's going direct to streaming or not, or they're going to wait a little bit. There's no budget on that, but I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And then, of course, you got Raya and the Last Dragon, which has only made 35, but you can also watch that on Disney Plus. The Unholy, which showed up last week, it's made 6.7. We got a budget for that one. No. So looked interesting. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and of course Nobody, which is the movie I saw, the last movie I saw a couple weeks ago. First movie I saw in almost a year when it came to the movie theater that I usually frequent. And that's made 15.6. And I highly suggest it. I didn't do like a full-on review, but I did a first reaction, and I really like it. So it's made 28.7. I hope there's a sequel. That's how much I enjoyed this. Bob Odenkirk, if you're a Bob Odenkirk fan, do yourself a favor. Watch this movie. I'm sure, it's only in theaters right now. If you can, do it. It's a fun time. But, if you want to wait till it's out on streaming, definitely get this one, because I want to see more of this universe, because they do kind of set it up. They kind of set up a little bit of a universe. So we got Godzilla vs. Kong. Let's see, what did it make over the weekend? It made 13.4 here, and I guess total gross, it made 60. The total domestic gross is 69.5. So that's what it's made here internationally, worldwide. 357.8. Not too shabby. I'm not sure what the budget was on this. I don't know. Again, even like we don't have full legit numbers when it comes to this. We have, of course, box office numbers, but now how do we combine those with streaming numbers? I don't know exactly how they plan on doing any of that. Like I said, the Investors Day is coming for AT&T, and I'm really hoping that this is for the investors. These are the people that have the money here. They're going to have to show something, okay? You're going to have to show something. You can't hide some shit. And you better believe that these investors are looking at trends, or looking at what's happening on social media. And you better believe that they know that Restore the Snyderverse hit over 1.5 million tweets. But they could see that there's also, there was also big, some hype and some, a lot of engagement when it came to Godzilla versus Kong. That's fine. But the thing is, though, the conversation has not really continued. There's still conversations talking about, like, how should they continue the Monsterverse and stuff like that. You've seen that. But it just seems like the conversation, man, has not let up when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Maybe like a little bit. Maybe like it's not as much. But there's still people that I still see, people with big followings with check marks that just go, well, I enjoyed that. That little Zack Snyder Justice League movie. It's great. It's long. It's great. But it didn't feel long. Stuff like that. I don't know. Who knows when they're going to do it, when they're going to release. My guess is they're going to have to show something. They're going to have to show something at that Investors Day. And like I said, if anybody has any kind of shares or stock, I have one share of AT&T, but I guess I joined a little too late because I try to find anything I can where I can actually be a part of the Investors Day. Because yeah, if you were in on a certain amount of time and you have shares of AT&T, you could be part and submit. I guess you could submit some questions, but I got a buddy of mine who's actually trying to handle all that. He's got some shares and he's trying to coordinate it with like other people with shares. So hit me up or hit up Russ Barnes, Barnes. He's kind of handling that stuff real quick. So and hopefully doing a good job. I know we've got a lot of people in like a chat and we're trying to just do some things. Like I said, though, I joined too late and I couldn't find anything that indicated that I was going to be invited to all of that, but maybe I'll keep on digging and see what happens. But like I said, if you do, hit me up or hit him up. If you have any shares and, just another way to get some voices heard. That's all. It's another way. Just another, for fuck's sake, right now, let's see where it's at right now. Is it still, make the Batfleck movie at 136,000 tweets right there. So, 136,000. So there you go. I might do a video or I might do something later, just kind of talking about it. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the box office. It's nice. Yes, we're finally getting back to it. It's just a slow process. And like I said, Mortal Kombat's coming out next month or this month, so that'll be the biggie for this one. That's not coming out to the 23rd though, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Let's see what the who knows what's going to happen with that, but yeah, I just want to go to a movie again because yeah, it's been 2 weeks and I'm already starting to have my withdrawal. I got that drug of like sitting in a relaxing air-conditioned movie theater, reclined with a beer. And yeah, let's do it again. All right, guys. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. If you want to join, become a member of Film Junkie, hit the join button. Do that. It helps out the pirate ship. Or join the Patreon, which also helps out the pirate ship. Much appreciated, too. And then, of course, merchandise down below in the Film Junkie closet. All right, guys. Talk to you later.